Some AFL fans waited their entire lives for this moment. There are now 34 days to go until the biggest day on the AFL calendar, and today is day 12 of teaching you something about the AFL to help make you a new AFL fan. The Western Bulldogs hadn't won a premiership in 62 years. The Melbourne Demons, 57. The Richmond Tigers, 37. The Sydney Swans, 72 years. These are just some of the clubs who had to sit through decades of heartbreak until they ultimately got their hands on the coveted Premiership Cup. Since the first official season of the VFL back in 1897, only one club each season gets the chance to put their hands on the Premiership Cup on the last Saturday in September. And as the game grew throughout the decades, so did the fan base, and so did footy in general. Fan bases grew in the hope of a chance to hold up the Premiership Cup. And as time passed by, many fans swore that they'd never have the chance to see their team hold up the ultimate prize. Bulldogs fans only had one premiership to hold their name to, all the way back in 1954. And then when they completed the ultimate premiership miracle in 2016, the emotion was surreal. Or you can look at the AFL's original club, the Melbourne Football Club, who had won 12 premierships up until the year 1964. Complete and outright the most dominant team up until this time. And it took them until just 2021 to win their 13th premiership, having to wait 57 long years. The Sydney Swans won their first premiership in 72 years back in 2005 with this famous mark from Leo Barry, helping continue on the South Melbourne legacy in a new century. And more recently, we can look at the Richmond Football Club, who were once again an absolute powerhouse in the 70s, but became essentially irrelevant throughout the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s, until they ultimately broke their 37-year premiership drought in historic fashion in 2017. And then went on to create a dynasty in 2019 and then again in 2020. Tears, hugs, and pure joy, along with ecstasy, excitement, and pure and utter disbelief. This is what it means for AFL fans to see their team win the ultimate prize. And whilst many fans are still going through this process now of being in a 20, 30, or even 60-year wait to see their team hold it up, we all just hope that one day we get to see our team be the premiers.